Alabama's WVUA News at 6 with your award-winning news team, Lynn Brooks, Philip Coleman, weather with Richard Scott, and sports with Gary Harris.
Tonight on WVUA News at 6.
Christmas is coming early for children at Holt Elementary. We'll show you how. Plus,
along with masterful works of art, a U.S. Senator and a Supreme Court Justice were on hand at the Tuscaloosa Federal Building and Courthouse dedication. I'm Travis Leader, and I'll give you all the details coming up next on WVUA News.
And 2 Tuscaloosa City School teachers are honored for being top in their class. We'll have details. But first, tonight's top story, Tuscaloosa residents are getting their first official tour of the brand new federal building. We're glad you're with us. I'm Janie Wallace in for Philip Coleman.
yeah, big names grace a podium at Tuscaloosa's Federal Building and Courthouse dedication. Residents are also excited to see the potential the new facility will bring to the city. WVUA's Travis Leader was there and has the story.
Though the art and architecture are to be greatly admired, what happens here in the years to come will define and give real meaning to this courthouse.
And hundreds assembled to witness the Tuscaloosa Federal Building's dedication. Senator Richard Shelby attended the ceremonies. He believes the $47 million Greek Revival style is not only a good look for the city, but it will also serve a valuable purpose for the entire region.
I think it fits in Tuscaloosa. It's neoclassical, and this building will serve the people of West Alabama and Tuscaloosa for probably 100 years.
Judge Scott Kugler agrees. He believes the federal building not only has a more authentic look, but it will also provide better government services to the people.
This building looks like a courthouse and will help us be able to carry out our mission that the government has for us.
Citizens got a first-hand look inside the structure, and they marveled at the artwork gracing the second floor of the facility.
I think the artwork here is very representational of the history of Tuscaloosa, and I think it will be a benefit to the city for years to come, because when people understand the stories behind these photos, they'll understand our history.
Along with its masterful works of art, the completion of the Tuscaloosa Federal Building and Courthouse is proving to be a major step in the downtown revitalization project.
This anchors the downtown revitalization. We envisioned that from the beginning, and I think now you're beginning to see a lot of the private sector react and tear down old structures and revitalize as we want to do.
Shelby also says the revitalization will accelerate during the next 5 years throughout the city because of the April 27th tornado. Reporting in Tuscaloosa, Travis Leader, WVUA News.
Not only will the federal building be the new home for federal and district courts, but it will also be the home to the IRS, Social Security, and federal law enforcement agencies.
Well, even though we're still a few days away from Christmas, it's coming early for more than 100 children at Holt Elementary School. Around 130 students will receive Christmas gifts donated from members of the community and beyond. More than 10 organizations across West Alabama donated gifts, including the Junior League of Tuscaloosa. They teamed up with the Junior League of New Orleans, who is all too familiar with natural disasters. That group sent a semi-truck full of toys. Holt Elementary Counselor JoEllen says it's touching to know that people are still thinking about those affected by the storm.
It feels wonderful. It's great. It's very touching as I see people bringing things in and just calling and always wanting to help Holt Elementary. It gives me chills.
Now, the gifts will be distributed to parents of students tomorrow. But if you would like to make a donation to help with storm recovery, it's simple. Call the West Alabama Chamber of Commerce at 205-758-7588.
And also, Janie, speaking of the holidays, the countdown to Christmas is on.
It is. We're just a few days away, and I'm getting more excited every day. And lots of folks are making plans to travel over the holidays, including the folks at my house. And that also means the big man in the red suit.
Yes.
He has a lot on tap coming up over the next few days, checking that list and making sure everybody's nice. We're 6 days away from Christmas. And for a sneak peek at your Christmas Day forecast, here's Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott.
Hey, Janie and Lynn, good Monday evening to you. We're watching things close for the next few days. A good soaking rain is likely between now and Christmas Day, but if you have travel plans this evening, we're okay. We are dry, but here's that Christmas Day forecast. Some showers are possible. 50 degrees on Christmas afternoon, so going to be a cooler day. But again, some showers are possible on Christmas Day. We'll fine-tune the forecast to get a little bit closer to it on Sunday. Plus, we'll talk much more about the good rain chances over the next several days. Home team weather is coming up in a bit. Stay with us.
On your education watch, 2 Tuscaloosa City teachers are honored for being top of their class. What started out as a typical day of school turned into a celebration. Fun, huh? Skyland Elementary teacher Celeste Wells and Oak Hill School teacher Barbara Thompson were honored as system-wide Teachers of the Year. That's Superintendent Dr. Paul McKendrick right there, surprising each teacher in front of their students. He gave them that special announcement, also a bouquet of flowers and a nice plaque. Wells teaches 2nd grade, Thompson math. Both say they're grateful for this high honor.
I appreciate all the people that I work with. I love working with the students. I love the faculty. Everybody's so nice.
It's overwhelming. All the teachers work very hard, and so I feel like that this is everybody's award, not just mine.
Thompson has been a teacher for 34 years. Wells has been teaching for more than 23 years. Both will represent the Tuscaloosa City schools in the district competition. We wish them well. Still ahead, the University of Alabama getting national attention, but not just for sports. Lindsay Price is up next with this week's Capstone Correspondent Report.
And coming up in home team weather, big soaker is likely over the next few days and maybe some strong storms. We'll talk about your forecast plus a Christmas forecast. Home team weather is coming up in just a bit. Stay with us.
The Bama women's basketball team closed out the pre-Christmas portion of their schedule today against Presbyterian. Gary Harris has the highlights later in home team sports.